What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I hate to say be the bearer of bad news, but I told you so. I told you so, and I motherfucking told you so. It's Flight Sports TV reporting live from NYC. I done told the people all season long, you understand? Just prep yourself. Get your jackets ready. It's cold in New York City, I'm telling you. I mean, the winds, ooh, it's going to bring tears to your eyes. You understand? The bright lights, Broadway, bright lights of Broadway. Just envision it now. Get it all mapped out. Lonzo Ball is, and he always was, and born to be a New York Knick. Lonzo Ball, he was made for Los Angeles. We know this, right? But you know what's the next best thing? But you know what's the real best thing? You understand? Because no disrespect to Los Angeles, but they are the next best thing. I don't give a fuck where you from, Chicago, Switzerland, you understand, Japan, you understand, Hong Kong, you understand, it's New York City, you understand? It speaks for it. Listen, it's self-explanatory. You understand? We're gonna get all into it. Pause. You understand? I've been saying this, yo. Lonzo Ball and the New York Knicks is reported today. They have mutual interests. And they didn't say, hey, New York is targeting Lonzo Ball this summer. They said mutual interests. I think it was very clear what they state. Mutual interests. You understand what's going on with that? Talk to me, baby. It's Flight Sports TV. Mutual interests.
What's up, Flight? Remember, I asked this question like a month ago, bro. I asked this question. I asked you guys, do you think the Knicks would get Lonzo to attract Zion? It's the game, man.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of politics in the game in New York City. Could you imagine? Oh my God. Lonzo Ball would listen. They won't even give a shit about Kevin. They could listen. The Durant and them look like they're gonna lose anyway. But I'm just saying, Durant, Irvin, Harden, they would be afterthoughts. Once Lonzo land in New York with the Knicks, listen, it ain't gonna be nothing to talk about.
New York will be the battle of New York will be crazy every game, Flight. Every game, the battle of New York.
You're right. Rico, listen, and all the people, the whole team is built for Lonzo. The whole team. See, we could talk about Chicago. He fits with Levine. He fits with Lonzo. The Knicks are tailor-made. You understand? I understand we thinking of LaMelo and Lonzo playing together. That's the dream. Oh, my God, we got to get that. That's must see. But the Knicks are just right there for Lonzo, just the perfect team for Lonzo to take over and quarterback that. Oh, my God. Oh, my. I'm just thinking about all the shit that take place, man. Could you imagine the pick and roll?
6 players on the team shooting 40% from three. Like, wow.
You re-signed Bullock. Oh, my God. He played with Bullock, too. You remember? He played with Reggie Bullock with LA. Wasn't he on that roster?
Yeah, I think they traded him like near the deadline. I think they got him at the deadline towards the end of the season.
Yeah. Lonzo played with him for a little bit. I know exactly. Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, so him and Julius. Listen, this team right here don't know how to move. This ball don't move. The ball sticks. People struggle to shoot. Lonzo Ball will fix all of that shit in a heartbeat. You understand? So let's break down the math, the mathematics, because that's why I try to tell the people. Everybody, Lonzo, he going with his brother. He going to Chicago. Now today he going to Boston. Lonzo is gonna end his ass up in New York. Or the Pelicans. You understand? Number one, it's all about the money. You understand? That's what you understand. It's all about the cheap. The Knicks, listen, Lonzo Ball is gonna have a qualifying offer for $14 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, The Knicks, they could say, okay, we're gonna go over that. How much are the Pelicans willing to go over that 14 million? So even if
I
Lonzo wants to stay,
probably 21, 22. That's it. And I see the Knicks paying them over that.
I don't even think the Pelicans going that high. They probably going to 18 with Lonzo, and that's it. I think that the Knicks might come in there for 19 million on them. I mean, if
Yeah.
not 20, right under. Who knows? The Knicks really could blow the door over the hinges. They could they really just need to pry him away from New Orleans, which won't be hard because the Knicks got Paul. The Knicks got all of the money. Ooh, my bad, Rico. You say something?
Nah, I was agreeing. Like it won't be a lot to pull them away because
Nothing.
I have a feeling New Orleans is gonna mess it up, and they're not gonna consult Lonzo on the coach. They're gonna go by Zion, and they're not gonna consult Lonzo at all.
Or they might not
feel left out. He's gonna leave.
Yeah, they might just let his ass walk. But listen, the Knicks are a serious contender for Lonzo. I don't know why people acting like the Knicks is some joke or something. The Knicks have all the money. They have all the money, more than every team in the league. Okay, the Knicks are a prime target for Lonzo. The Knicks are not going to get Damian Lillard. To get Damian Lillard, we got to give up everything. You understand? You don't do that.
Yep. And it's going to be Dame and Portland again. The same thing.
They're going to go get Lonzo. That's their best bet. Get Lonzo ball. Get him in here. Get this offense together. And that's the plan. Remember I told you here, Lonzo is going to New York. You're hearing it now. They like you. They have mutual interest. Where did LeVar Ball want LaMelo Ball? Someone specifically said, I want him with the New York Knicks. The Knicks right now could get Lonzo no problem. No issues. You don't think it's mutual interest? Trust me. That Charlotte LaMelo Lonzo thing, that shit gonna happen later on down the line. Don't look for that shit to happen in the prime of their career right now.
Yo, Flight, Lonzo's game is tailor-made for a high market.
Who?
Like Lonzo's game is made for a high market, like a huge market. He's a highlight machine.
He a big market. He can't be in New Orleans. He got to be in New York.
Like, yeah, he has to be on a team where every day they're gonna play his highlights. He has to. He has highlights for him to not be in a big market.
Yeah, and the Knicks are a winning team. He going to New York, man. I know he want to come to New York. We play with Julius, Lonzo in New York with LeVar. Oh my God, LeVar will love it. And Lonzo will finally have the ball in his hands because he's never really had it in this. It had to, really run the show like Ben Simmons. He always got the ball in his hands. No debating. No matter all the fuck ups he ever could do, he'll always have the ball. Lonzo Ball, he can come to New York and compete because the Knicks, their defense gonna keep him afloat. And Lonzo is a better offensive player than people ever would give him credit for. Lonzo could score for this team. I know people gonna think, the assists, this, that, the running the offense. Lonzo can come in here and hover around 16 to 20 a night. And with the basketball in his hands, with these weapons, you're talking about a 10 to 11 assists, bare minimum. Because he's gonna have the ball in his hands.
Agreed. But why I don't like Lonzo on the Celtics?
Why? Who's the coach?
It's not even that. It's just to see the players they have to be their greatest.
Yeah,
they need touches, unassisted touches too. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown need to operate in the pick and roll. They need to hold the ball a certain amount. And Lonzo's just going to be delegated to the same role he was in New Orleans. He might get a little more touches, but he's not going to get as much as he needs.
And that's Jason Tatum is solidified.
Exactly. Jason Tatum is going to be towards the end of the game.
You're going to be his spot-up shooter. You're going to be his spot-up shooter.
Exactly. He's going to play Mario Chalmers to Jason Tatum playing like LeBron in the fourth
We've
quarter.
already done that already.
Yeah.
Besides,
So I like.
Julius Randle, he'll give up the ball. He ain't gonna hold it like that.
Julius Randle could play with Lonzo. Because I know no coach is going to run a Lonzo Tatum pick and roll. But they could run that in New York with Julius Randle. Because he has the
I'll
size
tell you
for
what. If Lonzo Ball was on this roster, the Hawks would not be playing tonight. The Hawks would not be playing this evening if Lonzo Ball was a New York Knicks right now. Okay? Because they struggle to score. If you look at what happened to the Knicks, Julius, every time Julius got the ball, he barreled down to the paint. Like he just got the ball. He was on some Giannis shit.
He's trying his best to get to the baseline.
Slower Giannis, slow, sloppy Giannis, just driving to the paint with reckless abandonment, and getting no good results, So I mean, it's a complete mess. But it's Flight Sports TV. I told y'all he coming to New York. Get in here and pay homage, y'all. But yeah, man. Lonzo will be a box office attraction in New York City, man. These guys, man, I'm telling you, Hot 97, Power 105. Could you imagine Lonzo in Rucker Park? Could you imagine Lonzo, LaMelo, and Jello in Rucker Park?
They will be there, too. They will be there. We'll have a summer where Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, and Lonzo all go to the Rucker. That's not even a far-off stretch.
With the Drew League. Let his ass go to New York. Let him go up to Rucker Park. They'll go ham up there.
Like, remember when KD went to the Rucker? The Rucker is something that it's always remembered. If you kill it there, it's always remembered.
Yeah,
if Lonzo goes to the Rucker, if Lonzo goes to the Rucker, he's throwing oops off an inbound. Like
Lonzo will have New York City off rip because they listen. He needs this. He needs this team, man. The jersey sales. Could you imagine a Lonzo Ball New York Knicks jersey? That's gonna sell through the roof. You understand? That's gonna sell up there. I guarantee you, Lonzo going to New York, that jersey is gonna be amongst one of the highest selling jerseys of that year. You heard it here at Flight Sports TV.
Yeah, I guarantee Lonzo's gonna get an apartment in downtown Manhattan. He won't be able to walk outside.
He bet not. He gonna be like Michael Jackson in New York City. You crazy? Catch this dude outside. But he will be loved by the city, man, because he's a star already, and he's a star made for New York. You was in LA, now it's time to take over New York City. The nightlife, I mean, I understand that could all be a problem, but I doubt Lonzo is all basketball, man. I think Lonzo would enjoy playing at Madison Square Garden. Did you see? If people, I know it was a few weeks ago when the Knicks were in the playoffs, but anybody remember that atmosphere in Madison Square Garden? You understand? That Lonzo could not have a slow game. He could not get off to a slow start. Lonzo ain't gonna be able to come out and do too much bullshitting around with that crowd behind you. They're gonna demand it. You know what I'm saying? Julius got away with it in the playoffs. I mean, the crowd was ready to turn on his ass. You understand?
Yup. New York crowds will boo you. That's the thing. New York crowds will boo you. They don't care.
Yeah, you understand? They will talk shit like no other. I'm telling you, I've been in Madison Square Garden. I've heard some things. I've been on many arenas. At Madison Square Garden is the most vocal. You understand? I'm telling you, the things that's being said is ridiculous. You understand? It's crazy. People ain't safe when up in Madison Square Garden. And Lonzo Ball, like I said, he will wreak havoc in New York City. What's going on, Rave Kingdom? You hear the reports. Lonzo Ball and the New York Knicks have mutual interests. What's your thoughts, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I haven't been on flights in a couple minutes because I've been having bad difficulties getting on. I don't know why.
Right.
I apologize.
No problem.
But did you hear the news?
Did you hear the news?
Listen, it is so good.
Remember, nobody wants Lonzo.
Listen, it feels so good to be a Ball family fan. It feels so. The haters are hating this week. The haters are just in mental disorder. They can't take it. They can't take how important Lonzo Ball is. I'm gonna excite you even more, Flight. this just proved Lonzo might just even be even more going to New York Knicks. Why all of a sudden Zion's family wants Zion to go to the New York Knicks?
Oh, they came out with the Knicks?
Huh?
Something came out with Zion and the Knicks?
Yep. Zion's family wants Zion to demand a trade. They have no specific rumors on what Zion said, but his family.
They might get it done. They give up Julius.
No. Go ahead. You can look it up now. You can look it up now.
You gotta keep RJ. You gotta keep RJ. It gotta be RJ, Lonzo, and Zion. And then eventually get rid of RJ in the future. Hopefully he turn up.
I haven't got that far yet, but I just want to start from the beginning. Zion's family has said, literally per sources, like really by sources. The ESPN talked about it. Adrian Wojnarowski announced it. Zion's family is fed up with the Pelicans and want him traded to the New York Knicks.
I didn't hear them. I ain't hear about the New York.
You can look it up. I'm serious right now. Zion and his family want him away from the New York Pelicans.
Kendrick Perkins was talking about it this morning on First Take too.
His family is done.
Zion has to come to New York.
And Zion
belongs in New York.
And that let me know Zoe's going to New York, because why all of a sudden you want him to go to specifically New York too? You can take him to LA. You can demand anywhere, right? But you want specifically demand in New York? Come on, Zoe is going there, bro. That's how you know Zoe is very important. And haters. It feels so good to be a Ball family, bro.
I don't want to talk about tampering. But I'm pretty sure Zion's whole family was at the game when he played for the Knicks. I'm pretty sure.
He said, I love this place. He need to cut Zion in New York, man. I don't want to tell how listen, he got that Jordan deal. Them sneakers, I think, either came out or they about to come out. Those sneakers have to sell. You understand? You understand? They ain't selling in New Orleans. You understand? You dropped 40 in New Orleans. Yes. You seen Zion? Listen, Zion dropped 40 in New York City. You understand? Man, it's gonna shake the basketball world. You understand? I'm trying to tell you. Zion is different.
Let me tell you something.
Zion averaged 30 in New York.
Let me tell you something. I told everybody, when Lonzo leave these Pelicans, I'm about to unsubscribe from every news link that correlates to New Orleans. I'm about to unsubscribe from their YouTube channels, their messages, their streams. I'm going to unfollow everything. Because the New York Knicks fans is already slowly embracing Lonzo Ball. Because I already know there's a couple channels that's already talking about Lonzo Ball to the Knicks, but I ain't gonna follow him until he's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, at least you starting to scope what's going on. The New York Knicks.
I'm making sure.
Okay.
Eyes open.
All right. Everybody better get prepared. Because it's going. I tell you, Lonzo signed with the Knicks. I promise. I'm sending out some money out here tonight. I'm telling you, when Lonzo signed on the dotted line with the New York Knicks, I need cash apps. I'm sending big money, but I'm sending some. I'm throwing something in somebody cash app. That's all. It might not be much. It might be $25, and I might just throw a couple around. But it ain't gonna. Don't look at it. It's gonna be straight for TV.
I need someone to throw some shit in mine.
Huh?
I need someone to throw some money in my cash app, because I've been telling them that shit for so long. They've been calling me crazy.
Listen, me, Rico, and Kingdom, we're gonna put like $20 a piece in here. We just gonna float a few dollars out to everybody. And once Lonzo signed with the Knicks, we ain't talking back, we might throw $5 each in a couple of people's account. What's your cash, bro? You know $5. It's flight sports. Crazy. Shit.
Hey. It's crazy because the day by day it goes on. It's like we're ready for the news that Lonzo Ball has been traded or something. We're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm anxious. I know we're so far away from it, but it's like I'm ready, man. I need him to get away from New Orleans now. You feel me?
What'd you say? My bad, Rave. I missed it.
No, I said it's crazy because day by day, I'm so anxious to hear some news that Lonzo Ball has been traded or or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Lonzo has been declined his contract.
Listen, we're gonna hear nothing but speculation until then. You understand, right? But listen, the Knicks are in prime position due to the situation with the cap. I'm not. People thought I raved. They thought I was just talking because I had lips, and I love the Knicks, and that's why I was talking. If it's another team with all the money and he was a perfect fit with them, I would say, hold on, okay, yo, Charlotte is the team. They got all the money and he fit. He really don't fit with Charlotte.
Right.
You know, that's
it's a little scary though, because Lonzo is starting to like small subliminal like interest towards Bulls and Lakers too, though. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that's all speculation. Yeah. Like I said,
we'll see.
I think what's more likely to happen is no sign and trade. I don't think the way things going right now with the Pelicans, he will have to work with them to get a sign and trade happening. I doubt that's gonna happen.
Right.
I think Flake, I got a question, bro.
With the Knicks, and they ain't gonna match the offer. It's gonna be like how Bogdanovich did. He signed with what happened? My bad.
Now, my bad, bro. I got a question because I know you like the Levine Lonzo combo.
Wow.
And you also been talking about you might not like it because Levine is a free agent next season.
Yeah.
What if the Knicks targeted Lonzo or free agency, traded for Zion, and then got Levine next season?
No, I think that's a long shot. Pause.
That's a long shot.
Yeah, that's crazy. What sounded more likely would have been getting Lonzo and he be a magnet for Levine or whoever. You understand?
The time Zach Levine,
Lonzo, people want to play with him. You understand? In New York, the way you're gonna get the ball. You know, and like I said, Lonzo in New York would be perfect. He fits. This team is waiting for somebody to take over at the point guard position.
Yeah, when it comes to Zach Levine, man, when he goes in free agency, I think if I'm not mistaken, teams are speculated to have more money by the time.
Yeah, teams will. Well, the Knicks.
Yeah, so
hopefully the Knicks don't have the money still, because Levine, I wouldn't want them to put massive dollars out for Levine. You put a max out for a max player. Not to say Levine ain't a max player, but I mean, I'd rather them go get Bradley Beal over Levine. I'm just saying, because I think Beal is a little more playoff proven. Levine never even been to the playoffs, but I'm just saying, you know. But nonetheless, man, it should be exciting, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy news.
It's gonna be a crazy summer, man. Lonzo going somewhere. He going to the Knicks, y'all. They got all the money. The Knicks are just waiting. You understand? It's gonna be another Bogdanovich situation where he signs with the Atlanta Hawks and Sacramento doesn't match the offer. Mm-hmm. That's what's gonna happen with Lonzo. That's how everything's gonna fall with Lonzo Ball. He's gonna sign a massive deal with the Knicks, and the Pelicans is gonna say, you're gonna hear. The Pelicans is the report. The Pelicans do not seem to match. They're not going to be matching this offer.
Yeah, exactly.
Right away, he'll be with the New York Knicks. If the Pelicans are not matching this offer, it's too much money. They can't afford it, and then the Knicks going to put them in an uncomfortable situation. That's why you hear mutual interest, because the Knicks is that team that could put the Pelicans in an uncomfortable situation because they have all the money. You understand? The Pelicans don't have all the money. The Knicks have all the money. All they got to do is put a $19 million contract or a $20 million deal on the table, and it's over. You understand? Teams like Chicago, they're gonna have to move some contracts and things like the Knicks ain't got to move shit. You can come right in here and control this offense right now with all these players intact, all the assets and everything. The team is just ready for Lonzo to take control of this offense. It's just ready. And Thibodeau is there. You see, Lonzo, you be talking about Lonzo winning most improved, Lonzo All-Star. Where do you think that could happen at? In New York. Julius Randle is a prime example of what Lonzo could be in New York.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy, though. It's crazy to me, though, because it's like when the New York Knicks, if New York Knicks get Lonzo, right? Let's say it all goes the way we want it to go, right? They go to New York Knicks. Do the New York Knicks say, we got Lonzo, our point guard, do we make other moves to make this team a very, very competitive team?
Absolutely. With Lonzo, He's the engine. Now you get the weapons. You understand where Lonzo could throw it to. Number one, you got Julie. Lonzo, you think Julius was an all-star this year? Lonzo could take him to superstardom. You understand? Some of these other players, you're going to hear R.J. Barrett getting compared to some. You going, oh, damn, is R.J. Barrett, could he be the next James Harden? Fucking with Lonzo Ball, he gonna be compared to shit like that. Is he the next Dwayne Wade? Oh my God. R.J. Barrett averaging 26 points a game. Wait till you hear this shit. You gonna say, what the hell? R.J. Barrett averaging 25, 7, and 6. He's having a damn near all-star level. The Knicks have a big three. Oh my God, Julius Randle. Wait till you hear this shit. Obi Toppin averaging 18 points, 11 rebounds. You know what I mean? You go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking Reggie Bullock leading the league in shooting. You understand? The best 3-point shooter in the league, Reggie Bullock. When you hear this shit, you gonna say, oh, what the hell is going on? You feel me? Lonzo did all of this. You understand? You finally got having Lonzo able to really just wreak havoc on the game like you're supposed to. It's a true disgrace that Lonzo was never put in this situation. He gonna put teams to shame when he finally get to the Knicks. I'm telling you, he gonna put the league on notice because Lonzo's gonna make the All-Star team in New York. And
look at the damage. Look at the damage that Lonzo has done just by declining.
All of this.
Hold up. And yeah, look at the damage he has done just by declining his contract extension from the Pelicans. Now he's on the front. Like now he's on the front of news. Teams want him now. It's like, man.
Did you hear what's going on with Brandon Ingram? He talking about he don't think he fit long term next to Zion.
Oh yeah.
It's starting to implode.
Yeah, they're talking that the
situation is getting ugly. You understand that? It's going to get ugly before it gets better.
Brandon Ingram felt that.
Team I knew it. Relocated. Didn't I say it was going to be cursed?
I knew Brandon Ingram felt like that. When Zion Williamson was injured last season, and Brandon Ingram
was way better.
Listen, I'm telling you, when Brandon Ingram knew that Zoe was going to just pass it to him and make him look good, he knew Zion wasn't there and I am the guy. You know what I'm saying? I run this team. Now Zion's here and they made it to where Zion's supposed to run the team. Now I knew B.I. was secretly jealous. Of course, he ain't going to tell it to the public, but now it's slowly popping up because the whole organization is abysmal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got Lonzo talking about leaving. Once Lonzo leave, Ingram he going to check out.
I know the second that Lonzo leaves, he's not gonna get the ball. He knows it.
Yeah, he
already knows it, man.
Oh, I don't think
he like to shoot a lot of mid range. Brandon B.I. like to shoot a lot of mid range jumpers and watch a coach come in there and fuck all that up. Let him get D'Antoni. He ain't gonna fit with D'Antoni. Brandon Ingram will not fit with Mike D'Antoni because he shoots a lot of mid-range jumpers. D'Antoni does not like mid-range jumpers. He would not fit. He is not. Him and D'Antoni would be a disaster.
When Lonzo Ball leaves these Pelicans, we are going to hear a lot of more of the Pelican players speaking up all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? I really feel that way. And not only that, I think if Lonzo leaves, Zion's going to actually speak up as well and talk to that front office. Let them know, like, let me tell you something. I'm about to leave this month. You know what I'm saying? So I hope David Griffin and the front office know what they're ready for.
Yeah, man.
Unless a coach, they can hire a coach where they tell B.I. and Zion, you two will get equal touches running pick and rolls all game, and we're giving you way more spacing. Unless that happens, this team's getting blown up.
Nah, that's even if you say that equal touches, that's still not going.
This team is fucked up, man. They need to put Lonzo in this hand.
Their whole front office got to go. David Griffin has to go.
No, Lonzo need the fucking ball. This is why all this shit is taking place right now. It's because Lonzo ain't have the ball. All of these motherfuckers will still be hired and their jobs will be secured if they would have just gave Lonzo the motherfucking basketball.
Yeah, B.I. wants Lonzo to have trust.
Excuse my language.
B.I. wants Lonzo to have the ball, not him. B.I. wants to get the ball to score, but he doesn't want to have the ball like run the offense.
Yeah, because you never know what the hell Eric Bledsoe is capable of doing, what he's liable to doing. You don't know if he gonna throw the shit in the stands, chuck it up, turn it over, fumble it.
Man, I don't know. I guess Steven Adams, you never know. He might fuck around and do a fucking dribble behind the back. Nigga, sit your big ass down.
Steven Adams just be doing dribble handoffs for 48 minutes a night and boxing people out under the rim. That's all he does. Then you have Zion, who can shoot. Zion can shoot. He refuses to shoot threes. And he don't get none of the flack that other people that I'm not gonna say names do. He don't get none of that flack like they do. So Zion also messes up the spacing for that team. Then you got coaches running pretty much alienating players.
Mm-hmm.
Putting players in a box and telling your star players that they're not good enough for this role. So we're gonna revamp the entire offense. They were happy already. This team was happy running that offense last season.
They should have kept Alvin Gentry.
Yup. And just hired a better coach who can teach them defense, like an assistant coach for a defense. That's all they needed.
As long as someone this motherfucker gonna stick around, you ain't gotta worry about that. But
the thing about
leave, I could get the Pelicans gonna go up in flames, and I'm just gonna watch from a distance. You understand? While it's all taking place, because the Pelicans are finished. This organization, they're already talking about relocation. You understand? I told you this shit that they're gonna be cursed. I think y'all motherfuckers think I'm talking because I got lips. Y'all gonna start paying Flight Sports some homage around this motherfucker, man. I called shit. I told motherfuckers he was going to the Knicks. When he go to the Knicks, y'all all need to come here and pay homage. You understand? Seriously. Hit that goddamn subscribe button right now if you want Lonzo Ball in New York. Hit the like button as well. Lonzo got to go to New York. There is no other team that's ready. Tell me the team that's tailor-made for Lonzo right now.
I just, I don't. For me, it's like, why do people keep feeling that they fired Stan, everything has soon to be solved? That's not the case. Everything has to be blown up. David Griffin needs to be fired. The Pelicans players need to be released. The Pelicans players, I don't care what people have to say. I've been saying it all year. Them Pelicans players are fake. And that's including Brandon Ingram, even Zion, because he ain't slick too. I've seen these players literally pretend to like Zoe off the court. They come on the court, and all they do is beg on their knees for Lonzo to give them the ball, and Lonzo gives them the ball. And then when Lonzo asks for the ball, they act like they don't want to pass it. And that's pure facts.
Facts.
Lonzo will literally give them the ball in every situation. Whenever they want it, he's like, all right, I got you. When Lonzo's wide open in the corner because y'all let him in the corner, y'all act like he ain't even there.
That's why motherfuckers is getting fired. You understand? That's why people getting their ass put up out of it. They getting booted up and getting the fuck up out of here. I'm telling you. More people will be gone. They need to clean the house.
And clean it. Just clean everything. And let me tell you something. They disrespected Lonzo so bad. I don't give a fuck how much they clean that house. I don't care if I can see myself in the sunlight. Lonzo Ball still needs to leave even if they clean the house. I don't want him to be there no more at all. They're done. He doesn't need to be there no more.
I'm telling you, man. This is crazy, man. You can say whatever you want to say, man, because sometimes, man, you can't get politically correct, man. Sometimes shit is just crazy. And it made absolutely no sense when Lonzo was being. That's crazy. What was going on? Imagine somebody you at your job, and then I sent about 5 people there to do your job, and I just got you out here looking crazy. Everybody think you ain't doing nothing. What are you doing? Because you got 7 people here could doing your job. So everybody like, damn, you could be doing more. Oh, what is he doing? You just standing around. And that's what was going on with Lonzo Ball. I'm trying to create the best analogy as I can. You understand? But that's what was going on. It was purely upsetting.
Man, I'm telling y'all, whoever's listening to Flight Sports TV, and if you listen to anything we had to say, if you watch the Pelicans, you know good and well that they were so disrespectful. The media was so disrespectful. I don't care if they clean the house. I don't care if they clean the house where you can literally cook a filet mignon on top of the basketball court. That's how clean it is. I don't care. Lonzo needs to leave. Because that's just out of for any artist to have any type of respect. I think Lonzo just needs to leave because they are so disrespectful. David Griffin at the end of the season came on an interview talking about, Lonzo Ball, he's a pretty good rotational role player, I'm like, what? That is so disrespectful, especially when Lonzo Ball has literally even made some of the haters even realize that Lonzo Ball definitely is a starter in this league. And he said what he said. It's disrespectful.
It's completely disrespectful. It's been disrespectful. Great points here. Lonzo's finally going to have a good coach, definitely. This dude, Tom Thibodeau, would completely listen. He would change wonders for Lonzo Ball. Could you imagine Lonzo Ball with Tibbs? Could you? Oh man, that's the perfect coach for Lonzo, man. And another thing about Tibbs, he don't get enough credit. He's a really nice dude. You understand? He's
a coach.
Everybody, you think Tibbs is rah. Tibbs care about his players. You understand? Could you? He go to bat for Derrick Rose. You can't. Anytime they try to take a shot on D Rose, he's been hurt, he's been mishandled, he ain't playing right. He never say Derrick Rose lost a step. He never say nothing like that. All he says injuries derailed him. Lonzo Ball, his injuries derailed him. Of course, not to the magnitude of D Rose, but this is the perfect situation. And to play with a backup like Derrick Rose. Could you imagine Lonzo Ball being the starter and getting backed by Derrick Rose? And the best part about the D Rose situation, they could play together. Actually, they two can coexist on the court together. And Derrick Rose, Lonzo, this is the perfect team for Lonzo. Derrick Rose is not even competing with Lonzo. Derrick Rose could come off the bench and put up 30, and there will be no question is Derrick Rose should be starting because Derrick Rose don't want to start. You understand? The only reason why Derrick Rose started in the playoffs because Alfred Payton was damn near. I could have went out there and did better than that.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I mean.
And then everyone, even when Derrick Rose was there, if you watch the playoffs at all, you saw how bad they needed a person to control the passing and the passing, the ball movement and everything. That's because they really – Sixers could use Lonzo Ball. It wouldn't work because Ben Simmons don't like Lonzo Ball. Keep it a band.
Yeah, that'll be instant competition. He don't need to go in there. We just went from saying Derrick Rose, he could put up 30, and it would be no competition because Derrick Rose at this point, he shouldn't be starting. He don't mind coming off the bench. If Lonzo Ball when Lonzo Ball, when we hear this news that Lonzo Ball has been going to the Knicks, it's just no disrespect to Derrick Rose, but Lonzo Ball go beat him like he stole something. He gonna realize, hey, you're the starting point guard. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. Lonzo Ball coming back to New Orleans with that New York Knicks jersey on. Oh my goodness. He was shutting New Orleans down.
Oh, did anybody forget what Lonzo Ball did to the Lakers when his first game back against the
he violated. He had a lot of heart. He dunked.
He's playing steals, dunking.
He need to play. I think in New York, and you see the atmosphere he was playing in LA. That's why he went so hard. Could you imagine in New York City at the Garden with that crowd?
The Lakers crowd was so big. I think that's why Lonzo was happy.
That's every night for Lonzo.
Yeah. And New York Knicks already shown their type of what they can really do to that crowd, where the security can't even hold them back.
Yeah, the Knicks is out of control, man. It's crazy.
What Lonzo don't understand is, though, when he do that step back three for the team, that crowd gonna go crazy for him.
My goodness! Don't let that go down in New York.
He's going to love it.
The fucking crowd, man, they're gonna blow the roof off the building. You understand? In Madison Square Garden. I'm rooting for the Sixers tonight. I got a lot of family in Atlanta. They going crazy for them Hawks. So
my family too, man.
Yeah,
I'm,
you feel
I'm
me? Yeah,
from
everybody got
Georgia.
some family in Atlanta. These
Yeah, I'm actually in Georgia, so they
yeah,
go crazy down.
right. That's crazy. You close by Conyers?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's good. I got family.
Wow,
Out there.
that's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got family that's all about them Hawks. I just be telling them, boy, if y'all don't sit down. I tell them all the time because they Atlanta people, man. They when they teams is doing good, they celebrate hard like they won the championship already.
Yeah.
And then when they lose, man, they don't say not one drop of word.
Yeah, I'm tired of these goddamn Hawks. So you remember how he played New York City when he was on LA? Yeah, he balled out in the Garden. You remember when he was a rookie in LA? Yo, great point. Life of Big. I'm watching. I ain't gonna lie. Ben Simmons playing like shit already. I'm just letting the people know right now. Ben Simmons out here stealing money already. It ain't been 5 minutes in the damn game, and Ben Simmons out here pulling out grand larceny on us tonight, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons is getting damn near over 30 million, and he out here playing like horse shit. I think they had to sit his ass down already. Joel Embiid out here on one leg, y'all. He's still and doing the best he can. We got to pay homage to Joel Embiid. Give Joel Embiid some credit. He out here on one leg playing with these bombs, and he ain't complaining. It's crazy. Sorry to say that. But back to what I'm saying. Lonzo in New York, man. He'll be bigger than Ben Simmons. He could be. He'll be a threat in the East.
Everybody
in the East.
No, right. Everybody that's other fans of other than New York, I would like to say that, I hope that Lonzo Ball goes to y'all teams as well. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of Detroit Pistons, I hope you don't go there. I'm sorry, Pistons fans. Other teams I really wouldn't like. If Lonzo Ball go to, let's see here. If he go to Hawks, 76ers, like that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. So, but I know we're talking about the Knicks, but that's why I'm just trying to show a little love for y'all.
Yeah. Some of these other teams are solidified, like the Hawks.
Yeah, I know.
Lonzo, they solidified.
Yeah, and I know y'all favorite teams out there is hoping that y'all get Lonzo. So, it's just for me. It's like. It's not, my energy is not even the fact that Lonzo might go to the Knicks. My energy is the fact that we spent year after year, day after day, trying to defend Lonzo because people kept trying to, downplay his career. And to see people call him a buzz, he'd be out of the league, he can't shoot, all this other extra shit. And we had to defend it. And now he's the biggest talk of the year. It's now all of a sudden the tables has turned. Lonzo Ball is super important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like it's amazing as ball fans that now look at us now. It's crazy. They called us crazy a minute ago.
Well, wait till you're in New York, and then let them look at us in New York when he taking over basketball. This motherfucker all over everything. They might put shit. This motherfucker might be on the cover of 2K. You feel me? I'm just gonna remember I said that. Let him take over New York City and go fuck around hovering in the conference finals. He'll take over.
Right.
He will make the All-Star game. I'm telling. Could you imagine a LaMelo Lonzo on a 2K cover? It's big business.
Yeah.
Or Luka Doncic's got to be on the next 2K.
And what people gotta understand, Lonzo Ball is not in no. If Lonzo Ball go to the New York Knicks, this ain't no Pelicans. The New York Knicks is literally a big market team. They will throw Lonzo Ball on every single screen in the middle of the street of New York. They're going to literally endorse him to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? You know how many fans are going to have Lonzo Ball jersey, man? What? They're going to be flooding. New York is going to be getting paid off of Lonzo. And they know it. They got to get him. I'm telling y'all, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I mean, like I said, this would be exciting to see what takes place. It's so much.
You hear me what I said about if Lonzo Ball goes to New York?
What'd you say if he go to New York? What?
I said that if Lonzo goes to New York, it's not like the Pelicans. If Lonzo Ball goes to New York, he's literally going to a team that's an organization that's called a higher market. They would literally have Lonzo Ball over all the billboards, all the TV screens in the middle of the New York streets, and literally a whole bunch of people will have New York jerseys.
If he go to New York, they could restart the Big Baller brand.
He really can.
Because Lonzo is at the level now where he could kind of back up his talk if he wanted to start talking. If he came up with a shoe brand, he ain't gonna fold on the court. I seen Lonzo. He rises to the occasion. Pause. He's not gonna fold. You understand? So I believe that Lonzo will do well. You understand? In a pressurized environment, even in New York, under the bright lights, the attention, the media. I think Julius Randle, he got kind of drunk in that media spotlight. And I think he was feeling himself too much. I think Lonzo is basketball at the end of the day. You know,
and I really feel like and just like when we saw in the playoffs, when Julius Randle was he got his cherry pop. You know what I'm saying? He got a little excited. You know what I'm saying? He got a little amped up. The fans got him hyped, and he was playing. He wasn't playing so well because he was so like, oh my God, I'm in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And I really felt like Lonzo's that type of player where Lonzo really could bring a player to a level, their mental, could get these players to a mental level. It's like, okay, relax, my guy. Let's go back to what we do. You know, set the screen over here so it can hit this perfect pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? So get him back to rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Lonzo could really do for any team. But that's what he can do for Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? And then Lonzo Ball people gotta understand this. Lonzo Ball is going to set up for whoever on New York Knicks that y'all want to see improve. Because Lonzo Ball like, hey, quickly, hey, listen, you see how I made Brandon Ingram and Kuzma look? Hey, I could hook you up, all right? You just got to, you know what I'm saying, work with me, I work with you. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple.
RJ,
Lonzo, and I think, and listen, if Mitchell Robertson and what's his name? Kenny, what's his name? He's a light-skinned, tall, light-skinned. Kenny Knox.
Kevin Knox.
Knox.
Yeah, he'll revitalize Knox's career.
Lonzo Ball, if Mitchell Robinson and Kevin Knox still stay on the Knicks, I promise you, Lonzo Ball is going to revive their careers.
Yeah, I think Kevin Knox fits with Lonzo because Knox to me is capable of being a knockdown shooter.
Oh yeah, and he will create the open better shots for Knox and let him shoot comfortable shots where he needs to take it.
He would fit perfect with Lonzo sitting on the wing. Lonzo will need shooters. You know, that's why I say you can't have this shit all clogged up. You know,
right? And no offense, Lonzo Ball and the Pelicans shooting versus the New York shooting. I think the New York shooting is much more. So I'm pretty sure it'll work way better. New York Knicks has way better shooting than the Pelicans shooting. Because if I'm not mistaken, the only shooting on Pelicans is literally Lonzo. And they still want to get on him about it, but okay.
Yeah, they're gonna always Lonzo in these screwed up situations. He gonna always be the first one to blame, the first one to be in trade rumors, the first one out the door. We know this. That's why
he's so inconsistent.
It's time for Lonzo to find a home. You know, these places. He need to get the hell away from these places. He need to find a home. Lonzo was made to be in a big city like New York. Understand? Right. It's made for him.
And they're all like, oh my God, Lonzo's inconsistent. I mean, what do you expect? The man literally has to take 15 to 20 shots on purpose because there's no one else shooting. It's just so like, come on. Yeah. Nobody else is shooting.
You ain't lying, man. It's a mess, man. Like I said,
Nikhil Alexander twisted his ankle and he was out for damn near 5 months. Hey, Lonzo had to shoot. I mean, hey, what can you do? Who else can shoot?
Yeah, we can't, but nonetheless, man, we're gonna definitely get back into a rave. I'm gonna be back live after this game, man. We could be, like I said, Lonzo Ball and New York Knicks clearly have mutual interest. Right. Like I said, we laid everything out for the people. Get in that comment section and let me know what y'all gonna do when Lonzo Ball signs on the dotted line and is the New York Knicks. What y'all gonna do? You don't come out talking about y'all was Knicks fans. You understand? Because I'm telling you, just have everybody cash apps ready. Because I told you, Flight Sports, Rave Kingdom, and Rico, we're gonna put a few dollars in the air. This Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that motherfucking subscribe button. You already know what it is. So we're gonna be back live, and I'm telling the people now, you do not want to miss my Luka Doncic video later on this evening. I'm telling you, Porzingis is in major trouble. Okay. You do not want to miss my Dallas Mavericks video tonight. You do not want to miss it.
Yo, everybody watching, hit them likes and hit them subscribe. You can subscribe to my channel as well if you appreciate what I have to say. And,
everybody go subscribe to Rave Kingdom.
And appreciate and subscribe to Flight, bro, because like really, it's just a click of a like, ain't gonna cost you money, you know what I'm saying? Just hit the button, it ain't gonna hurt you. So you know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. We want to come back and give you whatever information we can give you. You know what I'm saying?
It's Flight Sports TV, Lonzo Ball. He going to the Knicks. Just book it. Book it now. I'm letting the people know now. It's cold in New York. It's cold. Hotel prices it gets pricey. You understand? It gets a little pricey. Anybody out in the Long Island area, when you land in New York to see that Lonzo game and you're in Long Island, just let me know you're out here. You're in check in. You might want to check in when you land in Long Island. Check in with Flight Sports TV. I can make sure I navigate you around the town. Make sure you get in and out safely. You understand? Because New York is crazy. You understand? It gets cold. You understand? The cab rides is crazy. It's not. We don't just got the Uber. We got taxis. I'm telling you. You understand? It's New York City, y'all. You understand? We got the home of the best pizza. You know, I'm just letting you know when you land. You know what to expect in New York. You understand? I'm talking about fashion, Mecca capital of the world. Times Square. Anybody ever been there? Oh, it's nice. You understand? You understand? It's a lovely city. It's New York City. You understand? It's Flight Sports TV. Lonzo Ball will be a New York Knick. Just book it. You heard it here first. You've been heard it here first. It's Flight Sports TV.